Today, we are discussing corporate restructuring as a business strategy. Now, what is corporate restructuring? Basically, corporate restructuring means the process of making changes in the composition of a firm. One forms one or more business portfolios in order to have a more profitable enterprises. Basically, corporate restructuring means reorganizing the components of a business organization. Now, these components can be the people who are working in the company, next, the financial, or any other. Simply, and all these restructuring or organization is done for ultimately for the profit making. Simply organizing the structure of the organization to fetch more profits from its operations or is best suited to the present situation. There is a need for such reorganization of the business. Reorganization of a business is basically done for to focus on basic strengths, operational synergy, uh, and other effective allocation of managerial capabilities or and infrastructure of the companies. Next, the consolidation and economies of scale by expansion and diversion to exploit extended domestic and global markets. Third, revival and rehabilitation of sick unit by adjusting losses of the sick unit with profits of a healthy company. Next, acquiring the constant supply of raw materials and access to scientific research and technological developments. Next, capital restructuring by a suitable combination of loan and equity funds to decrease the cost of servicing and improve return on capital employed, and improvement or improve the corporate performance to bring it on par with competitors by adopting the radical changes brought out by information technology. Basically, there are two forms of corporate restructuring. First, financial restructuring, and next is organizational restructuring. Now, what is financial restructuring? There are various components of of finance of any organization. Now, these components are divided into equity as well as debt components. The financial restructuring may take place due to a drastic fall in sales because of the adverse economic conditions. Here, the firm may change the cross-holding pattern, equity pattern, cross-holding pattern, uh, debt servicing schedule, and the equity holdings. All this is done to sustain the profitability of the firm and sustain in the market. Generally, the financial or legal advisors are hired to assist the firms in the negotiations. Next is organizational restructuring. Now, organizational restructuring means changing the structure of the organization, such as reducing the hierarchical level, downsizing the employees, redesigning the job position, and changing the reporting relationships. Now, this is done to cut the cost and pay off the outstanding debt to continue with the business operations in some manner.